Hi, it's Vincent from Better Chords Academy, and today I'll show you how to play Let It Be by the Beatles. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. I'll show you how to play first with simple chords to sing along, and then how to add the melody while you're playing the chords on the piano. And if you want the PDF guide sheet for this video, then you can grab it completely free inside Better Chords Academy. Just click the link below this video to join completely for free and get the PDF for this lesson. Now, Let It Be has a very simple structure. It's one verse and one chorus that always repeat. And then there's this small part that everyone knows, which of course we're also gonna learn. So let's start with the verse here, and we only need 4 chords for this one. They are C major, G major, A minor, and F major. Now for these chords we'll be using inversions, meaning that instead of C, E, G, for example, we switch around their order and play E, G, C, or we can also play G, C, E, and they are called first and second inversion. So for example, let's play the verse using second inversion C major. Then we use our normal G major chord, this is called root position. Then A minor, also in the root position. And then for F, we play it in first inversion. But actually, if you listen to the original, they sort of keep this A minor shape in the right hand, even over the F in the bass in the left hand, which creates this major 7 sound. And you can also play this one. And then what they do is they go down with the top note. So again, we have C in second inversion, G in root, A minor in root, then A in the right hand and F in the left hand, and then going down with the top note. So here's the verse with the pattern we're going to add, and the pattern is going to sound like this. And it's a very simple pattern as well. It's alternating in both hands. Now the left hand starts with the low octave and then plays the high octave. So for example, for a C major chord, we have the C in the bass in the left hand, and we simply play this down here with our 5th finger, and then we play the next C above, that means an octave, with our thumb. And then we play low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. And the right hand does the same thing. We alternate between playing the full chord, so all 3 notes, and then only the bottom note. So full, bottom, full, bottom, full, bottom, full, bottom, full, bottom, full, bottom. So quite simple. So let's play this one more time slowly. And by the way, friends, just a short reminder, please like this video right now while you're watching it and give it a hype, because this is really important to help the video get seen and picked up by the algorithm. So thank you so much for your support, and let's get on with the video. Now, the second line of the verse starts the same way the first line does. We have the C chord, then G, but then we have this very recognizable part where we play an F, and then walk down with these 2 fingers, like so. So what I'm doing here is that I'm playing an F major chord, and really what you can do as well in the right hand, you could leave out the bottom note, or you could play it. Now let me show you why you can leave it out. So if you only play it like this, and you have the F major chord basically split up by taking this note only in the left hand. Then these two bottom notes go down like this. So we have FA, then EG, and you see this is pretty much a C major chord in first inversion. Then we have DF, this is like a D minor 7 chord. And then we have C, E, and we're back at C major. So one more time, F major chord, and then walk it down. Okay, so let me play the entire verse for you one more time with our pattern and with this walk down. So we start again, C in second inversion. And walk it down. All right. The chorus only has some minor chord changes. The progression goes, in this case, A minor, then down to G, F, and C. We already know this one. And then again, the second half is the same as from the verse. So C, G, and then this walk down. And by the way, if you want to do this little sort of like slide, which makes it sound a lot cooler, then simply play the shape again, as I said, with the missing bottom note in the right hand, and then you switch quickly from your second to your third finger. So you play your left hand, second finger, and fifth finger at the same time, which is like a sus2, F sus2 chord, and then you quickly switch to the third finger. And then go back down. Okay, so the entire chorus is gonna sound like this. Let's start up here in root position A minor. So if we apply the pattern, we go to G, then F, and back to C. And remember, the second half is the same as in the verse. So down to G, and now this walk down. And for the walk down in the left hand, you can play the octaves, or you can simply play the single note line. Okay, so now we have the verse and the chorus with our pattern. And for example, now you can sing along. If you're playing in a band, for example, so like a violin could play the melody, which would sound like really beautiful. If you're preparing this for a wedding for a friend or something, who knows? So if you were to sing along and play the chords like we learned just now, then it would sound like this. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. So what if you don't feel like singing along, or you just want to play a nice version on the piano alone? That's when, you know, our basic chords and inversions don't really cut it anymore, and we need to, of course, include the melody in there. So the idea is to add the melody at the top of our inversions and choose those to fit the melody that we want to play. And then we add some small notes in between the inversions and the chords to fill out the entire melody. So let me show you how that's going to sound, and after that I'll explain everything slowly so you can follow along, of course. Okay, so let's start at the beginning of the verse and go through what I played here slowly. Now just a quick disclaimer here that I'm not playing from any sheet music right here. This is all just following chords, inversions and patterns. And this is really the beauty of what I teach called the chord mastery method, where you'll approach it with all of those things and then be able to play the song confidently and never forget it. What often happens with sheet music, you learn it and then you forget it after some time when you don't play it. But if you think in terms of chords, then you'll probably be able to remember it for the rest of your life. And if you'd like to learn more about this method, then I have a free 5-day foundation course that you can watch right now. Just click the link below this video in the description or in the pinned comment and you can watch the course over there. So how do we play this verse with the melody? Now, first of all, the melody starts here on the E. When I find myself in times. So we're playing around this G here for the beginning. And for the beginning, we are in a root position C major chord. And we start simply on the middle note, go up, and then play the full chord. And here you can see this principle in action. So our melody note is the top note of the chord and the inversion we're playing right now. So, and then the melody continues. And then we're in a first inversion G major chord. And now again, the G has to be on top. And then we have to switch up and go to this A minor chord. So again, from the beginning, very slowly. First, root position C major chord, starting on E. Then first inversion G, move up with your thumb. We go G, C, D, and this takes us up to A minor in root position. And then we play an F chord, but we anticipate the top note from above. Like this, so we delay it for one note and come from the D above. Like this. And then we go to a second inversion C major. You already know this one from the pattern. Then we go up, come back down. Now we play the G chord and again delay the top note coming from above. And then play this again. And then same thing, coming from above to the F. And then we have the Walkdown. So one more time, I'm going to play it slowly for you and you can follow along. Now, if all of this is still a bit fast for you and applying these inversions right now is still something that you're struggling with a bit, then don't worry, this will come with time for sure. And the 5-day foundation course and all the free materials inside Better Chords Academy. And of course, the rest of my videos here on the channel are great tools to learn more about inversions, how to use them quickly, some exercises for that. So yeah, don't stress yourself too much if this is not something that feels natural right now. But once you get there, it's very beautiful and the possibilities you have with that is really endless. So for the chorus, let's follow the same principle. So again, we start on this E and we go to this A minor chord here. So we're in this A minor chord already sort of, but then we go down and only play the bottom two notes. Now for G, we go up here and then play a first inversion G major chord, but again coming from above the top note. Play this again. Now we play an F major chord with the A up here and coming down here. So let it be. That's this little vocal run. And then we stay in the shape. And then we play the middle note below, and then again second inversion C. Now, second part of the chorus is again the same thing. That we already know, so that's great. We don't have to relearn that. So again, the first part of the chorus, we start on this second inversion C major, then on this sort of half, so the bottom two notes of the A minor chord, then we go up, E, G, now first inversion G coming from above, sorry, like so. Now we have this F with the vocal run coming down. Now going down the F shape, and then again second inversion C major. Okay, so I'm going to play the verse and chorus together slowly now, so you can try and follow along. And if you want, you can always slow down the YouTube video as well. At the bottom right, there's this little like cogwheel where you can set the tempo, for example, to 70 or 60%, which will always make it easier so you can adjust to whatever speed you need right now. So let's start from the verse. And repeat. Now, if you're really getting comfortable with this and you're maybe also a bit more advanced and you want to add more patterns, make it sound even cooler and bigger, then there's some options to add some patterns in between, some little fills. And here's just another quick version to show you what's possible with this method and what it could sound like. So here's an improvised arrangement with some fills, some patterns in between of Let It Be. Alright, friends, that was how to play Let It Be with the chords, pattern and melody. Now, I hope you learned something today. I would really enjoy if you checked out Better Chords Academy, the free course there, get the PDF, and also don't forget to click like on this video, give it a hype, and also subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this in the future. And I'll see you guys again in the next lesson.